shadows of the forgotten. In the dim glow of a rainy autumn evening, Elena Harper stood at the edge of Willow Lake, staring into the murky water that had claimed so many secrets over the years. The town of Eldridge, nestled in the fog-shrouded hills of upstate New York, was a place where memories lingered like ghosts. Elena had returned after a decade away, drawn back by a single, cryptic letter slipped under her apartment door in the city. "She's not gone. Find the locket. A friend." The handwriting was unfamiliar, but the mention of the locket, a family heirloom her sister Mia had worn every day, sent chills down her spine. Mia had vanished 10 years ago, on a night much like this one. She was 22 then, vibrant and full of dreams, planning to escape Eldridge's suffocating grasp. Elena, 2 years older, had been the last to see her alive, arguing about Mia's reckless affair with a local man named Victor Kane. The police had ruled it a drowning accident. Mia's car was found abandoned near the lake, her purse inside, but no body. Elena never believed it. Mia was a strong swimmer, and there were no signs of struggle. The investigation fizzled out, chalked up to small-town incompetence or something more sinister. Now, at 34, Elena was a journalist in Manhattan, hardened by stories of corruption and loss. But this letter pulled her back into the abyss. She checked into the old Willow Inn, a creaky Victorian building run by Mrs. Hargrove, who remembered the Harper sisters all too well. "Poor Mia," the old woman muttered as she handed over the key. "Such a tragedy. You look just like her, dear." Elena's room overlooked the lake, and that first night, sleep evaded her. She unpacked the letter, examining it under the lamp. No postmark, no fingerprint she could see. Who was a friend? And the locket, gold with a sapphire center, engraved with her mother's initials, had gone missing with Mia. The next morning, Elena drove to the police station. Chief Harlan, the same man who'd handled the case years ago, greeted her with a weary sigh. He was in his 60s now, balding and paunchy, his office cluttered with faded files. "Ms. Harper, I thought we'd put this to rest. No new evidence." "But this letter," she said, sliding across the desk. "Someone knows something." He scanned it, his expression unchanging. Could be a prank. Kids around here love stirring up old ghosts. Elena leaned forward. "What about Victor Kane? You never pressed him hard enough." Mia was seeing him secretly. Harlan's eyes narrowed. "Victor left town shortly after. Said he was heartbroken. We cleared him." As she left, Elena felt eyes on her. Eldridge was small. News traveled fast. She headed to the library next, poring over old newspapers. Articles about Mia's disappearance were sparse, but one caught her eye. A photo of Mia at a town festival, Victor's arm around her waist. In the background, a shadowy figure watched them. Chief Harlan? Her phone buzzed. An unknown number. "Meet me at the old mill tonight. 9 p.m. Come alone." A friend. Heart pounding. Elena debated calling the police, but decided against it. This was her chance. The old mill was on the outskirts, abandoned since the 80s, a relic of Eldridge's lumber days. As dusk fell, she parked a distance away and approached on foot, flashlight in hand. The mill loomed like a skeleton, boards creaking in the wind. Inside, the air was thick with dust and decay. "Hello," she called. A figure emerged from the shadows, a woman in her 40s, hooded sweatshirt hiding her face. "You came. Who are you?" Elena demanded. "Call me Sarah. I was Mia's friend. She confided in me." Sarah handed over a small envelope. Inside was a photo, Mia, pregnant, smiling at the camera. Elena's world tilted. She was 3 months along, Victor's child. She told me she was leaving town to start fresh, but something went wrong. "Why didn't you come forward?" Sarah glanced nervously at the door. "Because it's bigger than you think. Victor wasn't just a fling. He was involved with the town's elite. Harlan, the mayor. They run things here. Mia found out about their dealings." "What dealings?" "Smuggling. Drugs through the lake routes. Mia threatened to expose them." Elena's mind raced. "The locket, where is it?" Sarah shook her head. "She hid it. Proof inside. A microfilm or something. But listen, they're watching. Get out while..." A gunshot echoed. Sarah crumpled, blood blooming on her chest. Elena screamed, dropping to her knees. Footsteps approached. She bolted, heart thundering, weaving through the mill's ruins. Outside, she behind a rusted truck, watching a dark sedan speed away. Back at the inn, Elena barricaded the door. Sarah's words haunted her. Mia pregnant? Smuggling? She examined the photo again, dated 2 weeks before the disappearance. Mia's hand rested on her belly, the locket around her neck. The next day, Elena confronted Victor. He returned Eldridge years ago, now owning a bar downtown. He was handsome still, but lines etched his face. "Elena," he said, pouring her a drink she didn't touch. "Heard you were back. Tell me about Mia. And the baby." His glass slipped, shattering. "How?" "Sarah told me, before she was killed." Victor's face paled. "Sarah? God, no. Listen, Mia wanted out. I loved her, but she was scared. The night she vanished, she called me, said she had evidence against Harlan's operation. I told her to run." "Did you kill her?" "No. I helped her stage it. The car by the lake, it was a diversion. She left town, changed her identity." Elena's breath caught. "She's alive?" Victor nodded. "Last I heard, in Seattle. But she swore me to secrecy, for the child's safety." Tears stung Elena's eyes. Heartbreak mixed with rage. "Why didn't she tell me? She thought you'd be safer not knowing. The locket. She left it for you, buried under the old oak by your parents' grave." Elena drove to the cemetery that afternoon, the sky heavy with clouds. The oak tree stood sentinel, its roots gnarled. She dug with her hands, dirt caking her nails, until she hit metal. The locket, tarnished but intact. Inside, no photo of their mother's expected. Instead, a tiny USB drive. Mia had modernized it. Back in her room, Elena plugged it into her laptop. Files opened. Ledgers, photos of Harlan and others unloading crates at the lake. Proof of corruption. And a video message from Mia. "Elena, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I had to go. The baby's name is Lily. She's safe. Don't look for me. It's too dangerous. I love you." The video ended. Elena sobbed, the weight of 10 years crashing down. Mia alive, with a niece she'd never met. But why the letter now? Who was a friend? A knock at the door. Chief Harlan, gun in hand. "You shouldn't have dug that up, Miss Harper." He stepped inside, closing the door. Mia was a problem. Like Sarah. Hand over the drive. Elena's mind raced. Victor's on his way. I told him everything. Harlan laughed. "Victor's dead. Car accident this morning." "Convenient, huh?" Terror gripped her. She backed toward the window. Why now, after all these years? Because Mia's back. Or close. That letter? I sent it. To flush you out, get the locket. She hid it well. Elena's phone vibrated in her pocket. She glanced. Unknown number. A text. Run. Now. "Mia." Harlan advanced. "Give it to me." In a surge of adrenaline, Elena lunged, knocking the gun aside. It fired, shattering the lamp. Darkness enveloped them. She scrambled out the window, dropping to grass below, ankle twisting painfully. Limping to her car, she sped away, heart shattering with each mile. Mia alive? Harlan's words echoed. She drove toward the highway, but doubts crept in. The video, was it real? The locket felt heavy in her pocket. Hours later, in a motel far from Eldridge, Elena replayed the video. Mia's voice, her face. It was her, but something nagged. The background in the video, a painting on the wall, identical to one in the Willow Inn. A chill ran through her. She searched online for Lily Harper Seattle. Nothing. Then, impulsively, she called the number from the text. It rang once. "Elena? Mia?" Tears flowed. "Is it really you?" A pause. "Yes, but you have to stop. They're coming." "Who?" "Harlan's not the head. It's bigger. Victor? He wasn't who you think." The line crackled. "The locket, destroy it." "Forget me." The call dropped. Elena stared at the phone, confusion swirling. Was Mia the one pulling strings? Had she faked everything for a new life, abandoning her sister? Days turned to weeks. Elena returned to Manhattan, but shadows followed. Anonymous notes. She's lying. Paranoia set in. One night, a knock at her door. She peered through the peephole. A woman, resembling Mia, but older, weary. Elena opened it. Mia? The woman smiled sadly. No, I'm Lily, your niece. Elena's world fractured. Where's Mia? Lily stepped inside. Mom died years ago. Cancer. She left me the truth. The smuggling. She was part of it. To protect us. No. Elena whispered, heartbroken. Lily handed her a letter. She wanted you to know. But Harlan found out. He's after me now. As they talked, a gunshot rang out from the street. Lily clutched her side, blood seeping. Run, Aunt Elena. It's not over. Elena fled. Lily's body left behind, the cycle repeating. But in the chaos of thought, the voice on the phone wasn't Mia's. It was Lily's. Who sent the original letter? Who killed Sarah? Victor? In the end, Elena vanished too, into the night, chasing ghosts. The locket around her neck, its secrets buried deep. Was Mia ever truly gone? Or was the real mystery the lies we tell ourselves to survive? The rain fell endlessly on Willow Lake, washing away truths, leaving only echoes. Epilogue. Years later, a young woman named Lily stood by the lake, locket in hand. She smiled into the water's reflection. Elena's face staring back? Or Mia's? The mystery lingered, heartbreaking and unresolved. A thriller without end.